Hard point. Capture the objectives. Hard point located. We've lost the hard point.
Recon kill. Eliminated crash.
Hard point is secure.
Sniper
I'm testing hard point. We've lost the hard point. Down. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hostile UAV circling.
Hostile scout killed.
Hardpoint locked down. Net call. Enemy Thresher inbound.
Tango down.
Hardpoint identified.
Radar shroud.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Inform. Fire breakdown.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint lost. Hostile UAV circling.
Enemy down.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hostile Thresher commencing attacks. Hardpoint locked down.
Such a pussy. You're so
Hardpoint
stupid, bro.
Recon killed.
Net call. Hostile gunship establishing air superiority. Hardpoint is secure.
Kill action.
Lost the hardpoint.
Enemy down.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint located.
Suppressing fire.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Back on. Reaper requesting UAV deployment. Inform. Recon KIA. Enemy medic neutralized.
UAV standing by.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostile UAV circling. Hardpoint located.
Hostile
Hardpoint locked down.
Lightning strike standing by.
Enemy UAV above.
launch lightning strike.
Rebel 6-2, bangs out. Rebel 6-2 with a kill.
Hits, aye.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hostile Thresher commencing attacks. Enemy Sniper's Nest inbound.
Sitrep. Cloud available.
Hostile system intrusion has been detected. Sitrep. Enemy gunship inbound.
Systems have been infected by an enemy hacker.
Fire rate kill.
Hostile UAV circling. Hardpoint located. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Control systems back online.
Sitrep engaging hostile.
Turn this around. Bring home the bacon.
Targeting gunship. Site available. Breathing.
Hardpoint is secure. Lost the hardpoint. Hardpoint is
Launching radar
secure.
shroud.
Enemy UAV above.
UAV standing by.
Hardpoint locked down.
Request sniper's net.
Sniper helicopter above. Flag orders received. UAV established overhead.
Going to glass.
Hostiles have destroyed the UAV.
Hostile neutralized.
Engaging fleeting target. Mover appears hostile.
We're taking ground fire.
Sniper nest destroyed by enemy
lost.
forces.
Hostile UAV circling. Hardpoint located.
Enemy destroyed.
Hardpoint is secure. Enemy UAV above. Hardpoint contested. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint lost.
Kill count 1+.
Hardpoint locked down. We've lost the hardpoint. Enemy UAV above. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hostiles have established multiple UAVs.
Launching radar shrub.
That's a bust. Survivors, evac and regroup.
So are you playing me ones, or like I didn't see you all game? Like where were you at? Like in the window with the Hades? Like what am I supposed to do? Yeah, I'm getting gun shipped. Like what am I supposed to do? My team sucks. Like what do you want me to do? Like your entire team's using a crossbar Hades. I'm using a preset class. Like what are you doing? You're getting shit on. Double shot punch. I'll 1v2 both of you right now. I seriously will 1v2 both of you. Oh my gosh. Like, nah, I mean... I'm just saying, bro, it's a whole lot different. It's a whole lot different when there's no Hades crossbar. That's all I'm saying. It's a whole lot different. Whoa, what about this game? What about the game we're on right now? What's Black Ops 6 got to do with anything? I don't have Black Ops 6. I don't have Black Ops 6 downloaded anymore. We can play in this game though. Or we can play the game that we're on. Or maybe we can just play the game we're on, maybe. I said chow me or Max. Link me right now. Send me your link. Chow me your Max. Chow me your Max. Chow me your Max. Chow me your Max. Send me the link. I don't know what to tell you.
Ident Reaper.
Yeah, I don't know why you're shooting my body run. You know I'm 20 times better than you too, bro. We can run the ones too. I'm fucking 10,000 times your skill, bud. Just let me know when you're ready. Gonna kill me to save your own life.
Team deathmatch. Get out there and make us rich. Taking control.
Crash nulled. Sniper cloak.
We're losing the fight.
Eliminated Crash.
We have the advantage. Q stores open. Hostile UAV circling. We've lost the lead.
Radar shroud firing. Battery neutralized. Deploying scythe. Hostile infantry.
Next call. Hostile Hellstorm inbound.
UAV standing by.
Commencing surveillance operation.
This'll knacker someone's day.
NTL 50% check.
We're pulled ahead.
Inform. Ruin KIA. Hostile neutralized. Enemy destroyed.
Assault pack right here. Hostile care package inbound.
Sitrep. Shroud available.
Net call. Hostile dart operating.
Crash kill.
UAV standing by.
UAV established overhead.
Enemy down.
Your UAV has been destroyed.
Profit KIA.
Lightning strike available for tasking.
Kill action confirmed.
Sniper's nest awaiting orders.
Site available. TACOM initiate lightning strike. Battery removed. No life sign. Neighbor requesting UAV data feed.
Assault pack's down. Come get it. Net call. Enemy pressure inbound. Net call. Hostile gunship establishing air superiority.
Enemy down. Launching radar shroud.
Victory's close. Press requesting lightning strike. Our attack deploy beacon is offline.
It's actually kind of funny. He actually thinks he would beat me in a 1v1. He's gonna be so mad. I might just shut him out, to be honest.
Operation complete. Nice work.
Alright, it's time to play. It's time to 1v1. Let's go. Let's go.
Battery removed.
I told you to chow me the max, dude. You don't even know what I'm saying. I'm speaking gibberish to you. You've never played for money. You're just talking shit. You've never played for money in your life. You've never played for money in your life. You're just saying shit. You're just saying shit. You're just saying shit. You're not playing me. It's. Bro, are we playing or what, bro? You're not a chow kid. You're a random in pubs. No. Shut the fuck up. Stop interrupting me. Shut the fuck up. All right. Shut the fuck up. You're not a fucking chow kid. You're not a chow kid. You can chow me your max if you really want to, but you don't even, like I said, I'm speaking gibberish. Are you playing me or not? Like I'm confused. You keep asking me to play. I just said chow me my max. I said send me the link. You don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm speaking gibberish to you, bro. Bro, just you know what? How about we just play? You know, bro, because you have no idea what you're saying. We can just play for free. You know what I mean? I can beat you. I can shut you out. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. I don't have any. You're right. I don't have any money. Yeah, you're right. I don't have any money. So, are we gonna 1v1 or not? Like this is pubs. This is over pubs. This is over pubs, bro. Okay. Yup, just as I thought. You're not playing me. Oh, he joined.
Which of the current top-ranked UFC heavyweights can beat a prime Daniel Cormier? Let's say like Strike Force Daniel Cormier, or just like heavyweight Daniel Cormier, but he decided to move up into the heavyweight division. Obviously, Daniel Cormier is one of the greatest fighters of all time, so I have ranked these categories. Beats DC, meaning I think they have a higher chance of beating Daniel Cormier than Daniel Cormier beating them. High chance, it's more closer to 50-50, but I would wager Daniel Cormier would slightly edge it. Can compete means they can compete with Daniel Cormier. They can give him some trouble. And Shamil Gaziev, ultimately Daniel Cormier will win comfortably. Shamil Gaziev means Shamil Gaziev. Pray for that man means, dear God, pray for that man. They absolutely have no chance. There is an endless stream of content I can make from this tier list. So if you want to see a particular tier list, let me know and I'll make it. You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments and I'll make it. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. Mick Parkin. Pray for that man. We like Mick Parkin. Let's be careful what we say about Mick Parkin, just in case I ever bump into him in Manchester, Arndale, or something like that. He has a very good team around him. He trains with Tom Aspinall and a lot of high-level, considered to be high-level MMA heavyweights. So he's in a good gym. He has a good coach. Mick Parkin, I have no doubt, would try and turn up and beat Daniel Cormier, but I don't think Mick Parkin's good enough to do it. And I think that's a pretty basic explanation for this fight, but I don't think it needs too much of one. Like, Mick Parkin's not going to deal with Daniel Cormier's takedowns. Yes, he does train with high-level MMA heavyweights. None of them have the wrestling DC has, not even Tom Aspinall. And Daniel Cormier has way too much fight IQ for someone like Mick Parkin. His dirty boxing would be a really hard thing for Mick Parkin to deal with. Mick Parkin also doesn't have like a one-punch knockout power threat, so I could bump him into can compete. And he's not Shamil Gaziev, so he can't go in Shamil Gaziev either. So I'm going to put Mick Parkin in prayer for that man. I think that's fair. No hate to Mick Parkin. We like Mick Parkin, we wish him well, but unfortunately, like, he is not competing in any world with Daniel Cormier. Curtis Blades. Sure. Curtis Blades, sure. Yeah. He ain't Shamil Gaziev. I wouldn't put him in prayer for that man. He's a level above Mick Parkin. He's going to go and can compete. Now, I think against Rizvan Kunaev, he looked washed. Like, he looked really bad against Rizvan Kunaev. And he had a lot of time to prepare for Kunaev too. But he put Kunaev in a minute. Pray for that man. He doesn't have the rest. Factor going in there against Curtis Blades. He had a lot of time to prepare for Curtis Blades, native tongue. I don't know big words in English. Learning difficulties, people, so it is what it is. Rizvan Kunaev in prayer for that. They have deserved it on. And Blades and a lot of Cormier's going to put on him. Blades or 2 levels above Curtis Blades. What this fucking advert? I wonder. He's going to go straight into Shamil Gaziev. Now, let me explain why Shamil Gaziev's going into Shamil Gaziev. Shamil, the real deal, sex appeal, real steel, McNeil, you know, is Shamil Gaziev. This is who he is. You know, and Shamil Gaziev will do what Shamil Gaziev does. He'll turn up, tough, looking to exchange, 5-round cardio. He's elite. He's the best of the best, Shamil Gaziev. Nobody does it like Shamil Gaziev does it. That's the word on the streets. And it's never a light heavyweight. He was a heavyweight. He was a, you know, Almeida. Interesting. I'm going to put Jelton Almeida in high-end, intelligence on his back. It to be so. No doubt Gan would get very. But you know, Derek Lewis does it too, and I think Derek Lewis is he in this at all. And the thing is, against Cyril Gan, he looks tapped and was able to get a bit more in his career. So I don't know. Maybe if Volkov keeps improving, but I don't think it. But think that is a pocket exchange because he does have get destroyed by Pavlovich in sparring. Volkov was even saying that himself. And then, you know, especially Ipswich, he makes that work for him. He made it work for him throughout his career. And against someone like Tom, who moves in as well as he goes and out, scores goals. Susie has and Johnny has. I think that is the Daniel Cormier game on the fight. Take down there. From there, he can abstract the and Tom will have overextended and pushed straight into it. That's that is a problem. Tom is a very good wrestler. I think he could time those kind of takedown attempts, but if in fact, I think Tom can actually force those takedown attempts out easy to put down the Daniel Cormier man that you're not going to take me down, if that kind of makes sense. And we have seen with John. If you shut Daniel Cormier's wrestling out, and even Steve Miocic at times, the top 15 chance. This Viziev can give problems. When they suffer the first knockout, like they suffered their first push knockout loss, up and shut the down. Look at those guys historically. It usually ends up going on a downhill slope from there. We haven't just because it's one match having high chance. Now, I know you want it to seem it was very easy, but just because the option's there doesn't mean I think anyone else in this division. Sarukin has a very high chance, got 28, like Ilya. Power on the feet, quick combinations, excellent chain wrestling, also very big, very big. Very athletic, equally athletic with his left. However, this one's high IQ. Not all ability is better than ours. Athleticism and speed that chain wrestling for sure gives him a very high chance of being in. If Ilya beats Armin, I don't fucking know anymore. Especially if he just sleeps on him first and we never see his land at lightweight again. Great, and all these guys will be going out there. From being in a crucifix to attacking people somehow. I'm not saying it was close, but it's a wizard off his back. And again, when he's sat there trying to welcome Ilya back, it is like Ilya Taporia looked at him for, I could out-grapple you, but I'm going to get you back on the feet because that's where it's safer. Oliveira is dangerous. He's dangerous with his knees up the middle. He landed a really good short right elbow. I missed it watching it live because it was really quick. When Ilya Taporia looked to detonate a right hook, and Oliveira timed a really good short right elbow. It shows the durability of Ilya. Ilya is ultimately, though, a lot better a striker than Charles Oliveira, and any version of Oliveira that fights Ilya Taporia, I just can't see beating him. I'm fucking brave for that man, especially not a slightly younger Charles who just beat Michael Chandler on top of his game. Chad Mendes can compete, yeah, for sure, can compete. Style, bro. So I'm not too sure you can debate this. Nate Diaz. Pray for that man. Let me explain why I think Nate Diaz. If I can stop stuttering for 1 second. Now, Nate Diaz, for me, obviously, is a big star in the casual fans, and he's a big fan favourite. That's why I've included him. Nate Diaz, I don't even know if he is a legend, or he's definitely not one of the GOATs, and he didn't win a world title or anything like that. But I just thought I'd include him because he's a big name, alright, people. And I feel like, if I didn't include him, I feel like some people would be like, oh, why didn't you include Nate Diaz? But just to quickly kind of get this one over and done with, Ilya Taporia would smash Nate Diaz to pieces. Absolutely utter and brutalise Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz has no chance against Ilya Taporia, virtually. He's long and tall, and he has good jiu-jitsu. His jiu-jitsu is very overrated, though. Very overrated. It works on Conor McGregor, and it works on like Anthony Pettis and stuff like that. He's very good. He ain't on the level of Ilya, I don't think. He's not in that elite bracket. Very good jiu-jitsu, much slower than Ilya. His body's going to be there for Ilya to target. He's got a granite chin and great recovery, so I think Ilya would find it really hard to sleep Nate Diaz. But honest to God, I think he could. I think he'd TKO Nate Diaz, and that might sound wild. How can Rory get like 10-7 rounds the same way he did with Josh Emmett? But I think he actually would get Nate Diaz out of there, honest to God. I really do. Oh, is that a hot take? Nate Diaz was a pretty good fighter, but I honestly never felt he was on that top tier bracket. I think if you look at the context of the McGregor fights, it was just that McGregor hadn't adjusted to welterweight for me. If you actually look at when McGregor was fresh, he was just so superior to Nate Diaz on the feet, it was unreal. Ilya's different to Conor, but Nate Diaz got outclassed so many times in his career, like Rory McDonald. When he tried to step up against these guys in level, he got outclassed most of the time. But he is a big star, and I thought that's why I'd include him. I'm not trying to shit on... It sounds like I'm trying to shit on Nate Diaz. I don't mind Nate Diaz. I would say I'm a fan of him, but I just think... Yeah, I thought I'd include him just because I thought it'd be interesting, but I'm not trying to shit on him. I just think Ilya's a terrible fight for him. And then when it comes to Khabib, now this is where it gets interesting. Not easy. High chance. Right. Here's why I'm putting him. I'm tempted. Do I do that? Right. Here, I'm going to put him in high chance. Here's my explanation. Khabib was a fantastic fighter. Khabib is, joint with Ilia Topuria, funnily enough, I think the best fighter, I would have put him above Islam, the best fighter I've ever seen. Honest to God, the best fighter I have ever seen. The most effective fighter. Now, you knew what was coming, and you couldn't stop it anyway. With Khabib, after he retired or after he beat Gaethje, I thought to myself, I would never pick Khabib to lose a fight against anyone ever again, right? Because it was that good. Every single time we fought somebody, it was like, well, Gaethje's got D1 level wrestling, and Gaethje's got great leg kicks, and he's great in the exchanges, and this was a prime Justin Gaethje coming off his best career performance against Tony Ferguson. Khabib easily beat him. Easily. And then exposed a massive hole in Gaethje's game, which was his jiu-jitsu at the time. It was insane what Khabib did to Gaethje. Poirier's got great jiu-jitsu, a black belt, and he's a great combination puncher, and he was an interim champion coming off beating a current active world champion, Max Holloway. A prime Max Holloway. That was a prime peak Dustin Poirier. Khabib dominated him. Conor McGregor, all right, the whiskey and the drinking and the press conferences, people do mention that, but in age, and he was at the height of his height, and he technically was the lineal champion at that point. He by no means looked washed against Khabib. It was just that Khabib was too much for him, and Khabib dominated him. RDA in his prime, Khabib dominated him. The thing is, I honestly think Khabib would out-grapple Islam Makhachev in an MMA fight. Probably, right? He's the type of guy to do that, and I think even Islam would admit it himself. His grappling was, honestly, borderline unstoppable. That's what it felt like watching him. He was much bigger than Ilia Topuria, by the way. That's what, much bigger than Ilia Topuria. Much bigger. Bigger than even Islam Makhachev in weight. Struggled massively to make lightweight, which I think would be Ilia Topuria, by the way. That's what, much bigger than Ilia Topuria. Much bigger. Bigger than even Islam Makhachev in weight. Struggled massively to make lightweight, but he'd show up on the night and you'd see that strength, you'd see that size of him. He was just, honestly, it would be really hard for Ilia to beat Khabib. But on the feet, you look at how good Islam Makhachev is with his kicks and distance management. Khabib is not on that level. Khabib's striking was very unevolved. It was getting better by the Gaethje fight, but he's open to calf kicks. If that's not a massive thing Ilia would go for. But Ilia's jab, I think, would break.
Kill
Pressure.
confirmed.
Khabib would...
You have your outboard soldiers.
Enemy sniper firing. Hostile engineer deleted.
Enemy UAV above. Hostiles have established multiple UAVs.
Bringing disruptor online.
Hostiles have established multiple UAVs.
Hostile neutralized. Door up.
Enemy sniper's nest inbound. Net call. Enemy Thresher inbound.
Info. Nomad eliminated. EKIA. Activating side.
UAV available for tasking.
Target removed. Soft targets
Lightning strike
defeated.
standing by.
Cloud going out.
No medals in second place. Get to work.
TACOM deploy sniper's nest.
Sniper's nest maneuvering. Scanning for targets.
TACOM initiate lightning.
Roger that. Target one. Your sniper's nest has been destroyed.
AOR is lost. Mission is Charlie Foxtrot.
Yo. Yo. What's going on? GDV? Which one's GDV? He he wants to 1v1 me. I said hard point. Yeah, he's ducking hard point trying to play me FFA. He's a loser. Hold on 1 second. I said he said FFA, then hard point. I said hard point first, or I'm not playing. Dude, because you understand why I don't like the FFAs, right? Yeah. What'd you say? He beat Kazari? Yo, join up on the lobby. They're gonna cheat and give him call outs, so can you do the same for me? Like I just you know what I mean? They're all here fucking messaging me at the same time. Like he's putting on like I just have this like you know what I mean? You know he's had the feeling they're gonna do some bullshit. How much in a bet? He's gonna get call outs. How much in a bet? How much in a fucking bet?
About fucking time.
I said how much in a bet? So how much in a bet this dude fucking cheats? Oh yeah, he's gonna get call outs. He's gonna cheat and get call outs. Do they know it's me? How does he know? How?
About fucking time.
All my exes live in Texas like I'm George. Great. Oh, let's go. Even when he's cheating, I'm still gonna fucking shit on him.
Capture the objective. Hard point identified. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point locked down. We have the advantage. We've lost the hard point. Hard point is secure. Hard point located. Hard point locked down.
Oh yeah, he knows exactly where I'm at. Whew.
Hard point is secure.
Smoked him.
Hard point identified. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
It's terrible. Ooh, this kid's horrible, bro. This kid's ass. Oh my god. Absolute cornball. This kid's so bad. He knows exactly where I'm at. Fucking cheating his dick off.
Point locked down.
I am, but barely.
Hard point identified. Hard point locked down.
Kill.
Testing hard point. We've lost the hard
No
point.
way. I'm getting bullshitted.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. We're almost there. Close this out. Shut them down.
Force a kill.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. We've lost the hardpoint.
Get my body shot after getting shot from behind.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost.
I'm getting bullshitted. Holy fuck. I'm gonna beat him, but like, shit, it's way too close.
Hardpoint is secure.
Yeah.
Hardpoint contested.
Yeah,
Hardpoint
he's soft.
identified.
He's getting shit on.
Sarah's gone.
Hardpoint locked down.
I'm getting
We've lost the
getting
hardpoint.
joked, bro. Nah, I'm gonna leave this kid pissed off. I'm not playing him hardpoint. There's no point of playing hardpoint, to be honest with you. He knows exactly where I'm at. Yep, he knew exactly where I was coming from. He's cheating. Yeah, he's fucking cheating. He's cheating his dick off. He's an absolute cornball. He's the corniest nigga.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is secure.
Yep, left his ass
Make
off
this look
one.
easy.
Just like that, I'm gone. Yo, hold on. I'm gonna start a party with you on a different account. Yeah, I beat him.